Hey everybody, welcome back for another game break. So it is, that glorious time of the month where we get another Eiyuden Chronicle update. And, it came a little bit later this month, which I kind of figured, they probably had a bit of a winter break too. So, this is roughly around when I thought we'd be getting it. And, I'm just happy to get one every month, regardless of when it drops. So enough screwing around. Let's get to it. Hey there, heroes. Happy New Year. We've got a fresh new year on our hands. And we ourselves are refreshed after a very restful winter holiday. We hope you're just as rested and refreshed and ready for a tasty new monthly Kickstarter update. Oh yeah. We've got a lot to talk about in our first update of the new year. So get that hot cocoa, get toasty, and let's get started. I got my coffee. Fulfillment store. Beginning sometime in February, we will be launching a fulfillment store for existing backers as well as new backers. Good, because there's been quite a few comments on my videos asking about, can I back this game, since I missed the Kickstarter. We will be sending out the registration link to backers. Upon registering your account, you will be able to access the fulfillment backend. Via the backer-specific fulfillment store, you will be able to purchase additional add-ons, make changes to your initial pledge, e.g. t-shirts, platform of choice, and adjust your personal information, such as your shipping address. Any orders made for additional items can be combined with your Kickstarter rewards order. Awesome. So I'm pretty sure I got everything I wanted to when the Kickstarter was going on, but for those people who maybe didn't have the money at the time or want to support it later, awesome. This store will also allow new backers to be part of the Eiyuden experience for anyone who missed the initial Kickstarter campaign. Yeah, they're going to get a bit of funds from that. However, prices for these new backers will be slightly higher than the prices for the initial campaign to show our gratitude to the initial backers that made this project possible in the first place. All right. We look forward to unveiling the store next month. If you have any gaming friends that would be interested in joining the Eiyuden family, be sure to point them in the fulfillment store's direction once it goes live. I'm going to have to respond to some people who commented to make sure they know. Murayama's monthly development report. Here we go. Currently, I'm spending a lot of time working on the foundation of the main story. Gotcha. He was doing that last time. Just like creating a normal storyline, what characters will appear and what will happen is important, but there are also special conditions that arise as a game scenario. Personally, I want to create a scene that allow the player to play and control the game as soon as when it starts. Gotcha. There is also a part of me that wants to measure the timing of gameplay, such as placing the acquisition of the fortress city earlier in the game's total playtime. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, because depending on the Suikoden game, we would get our fortress quite late. So, I get what he's going for. But all in all, I didn't find it was too long, generally. It's a mixture of all these things, and I'm slowly starting to see the whole shape of the game. In addition to that, this time there will be DLC content such as side stories and companion games. The story requires a large number of characters to be involved, so if you're not careful, things might not add up, and I often have a hard time wrapping my head around that. At the same time, I've been working on the details of the game's various systems, such as the battle system, training system, war events, and the fortress city system. In that aspect, I will be the one to set the standard, become the leader, and decide which way is the right way. In video games, there are many forms of right answers. But if they are all mixed together in the same title, the system and the game will become confusing. So what is the right answer for Eiyuden? My duty is to think about that as well. It's still a task that I often struggle with. I'm trying to give them as clear of an answer as possible because if I think too much, it will confuse the staff, but I'm always nervous. Which is fair. If you're nervous, it's important. Which this is. 2021 will be a year of a full sprint before a long jump, as we continue to go through trial and error to create Eiyuden in a better form. I would like to ask for your enthusiastic support for this year as well. It really encourages our staff. Yeah, sounds like, game development to me. A lot of trial and error. Monster Showcase Rune Golem. A little bit of a scale to size there. I really like it. Definitely has a, a futuristic look to it. I dig it. I like the horns on it as well. Let's read about it. Rune Golem. These golems can be found in runes of the ancient civilization credited with first creating the rune lenses. Scholars are unsure as to whether the golems were meant to guard the complexes or simply keep them well maintained. Some of the golems are crafted from exceptionally fine lenses and are thus very powerful. Oh, so some of the golems are crafted from fine lenses. Interesting. So it acts as their power source. No, I like it. No, I like the color scheme. I like the pale green. No, looks cool. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that at all. Ancient ruins. From time to time, these ruins are discovered throughout Alran. While some have been unearthed by time and fallen to decay, others remain cleverly hidden and preserved. The ruins tend to be adorned with ornate runes, but their purpose and that of the runes themselves remains unclear. And as the grounds are sometimes patrolled by the golems mentioned above, they can be a dangerous place in which to set foot. I don't know if we'll get some interesting, lore or backstory into the world from these ancient runes, maybe discover the origin of the rune lenses, how were they first created. New Year's greetings. Murayama's New Year's greeting. The year 2020 has been a turbulent year for me. With the release of Eiyuden, the storm that was the Kickstarter of the campaign, and the strong and passionate support being pushed by a bulldozer into actual production, I felt as if I was experiencing the events of several years. And now we are in 2021. There's a lot of work to be done, but I hope to make this year as fulfilling as if I had spent several years on it. 2020 was rough for a lot of reasons. They had COVID to deal with, new game development, and Murayama, obviously he was the lead on this weekend series for a long time. And then it seemed he kind of jumped around from game to game or whatever for a while there. So, it's probably been quite a while since he's had this level of responsibility when making a game, at least in terms of my frame of reference for what I know. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of challenges for the guy, and let's all cheer him on and hope he can meet them. 2021, Happy New Year. This is Jmurakami, who gained a lot of weight during the New Year's holidays as expected. You're probably not alone in that. Thank you very much for all your support last year. I think this year will be the most difficult year of my life as a game creator, and I expect it will also be the most fun. Of course, there have been many such projects in the past, but this year the quality is completely different. The reason is that your expectations and support are very close to us. There is a sense of tension and mission to meet the expectations that are right in front of us, and the feedback and support I get when I overcome them. These things come in turns and become the driving force for progress. Rinse and repeat. This is a brand new way to create a game, so I've been excited and thrilled for a long time. I feel very lucky to be able to have such a fresh and stimulating experience at my age, and I hope this project will be a fresh and exciting experience for you as well. I will continue to listen to all of you and do my best to make you feel that way this year. But when I sometimes feel like I'm about to lose, please listen to my complaints and please whisper, hang in there. Hey man, we all need that, that emotional support. So hang in there. If you do, I'm sure I'll be able to do my best again. Jmurakami is a man who grows when he is praised and treated kindly. Positive reinforcement, I look forward to being treated as such, LOL. Anyway, let's have fun as well this year. Jmurakami. Jmurakami, we all wish you the best of luck. We're here to support you, man. And, we hope you make a great game. And just be, open and honest with us and communicate with us. Let us know what's going on. I like to think the vast majority of us are very understanding people. So keep doing these updates, love them. New Year's greetings from Kamuda. Happy New Year, everyone. I spent the New Year's holiday cleaning, eating, sleeping, playing with my cat, and so on. I spent my time relaxing without going too far away. Now that the new year has begun, the prototype phase of the Eiyuden production from last year has reached its climax. We are now working on a complete prototype playable version of the game. Ooh. That's good news. The battle I'm planning will include one boss battle. I'd like to show you a glimpse of it when it's finished. Please do. At the end of last year, with your generous support, the production of Eiyuden began in the true sense. From this point on, we will enter the phase where what we had in mind will gradually be materialized. There are many things to think about, such as Fortress City, wars, fishing, racing, card games, hot springs, theaters, etc. So it's going to be another exciting year. Oh yeah, those mini games, man. Whew. Thank you for your continued support. P.S. or more of an afterthought. My black and white cat, Yofune, often jumps on my shoulder when I show him my back. At first I was trying to get him to learn some tricks, but nowadays when I make eye contact with him, he says, meow. In brackets, let me on. My black and white cat, Yosho, jumps on my shoulder when I show him my back. At first I was trying to get him to learn some new tricks, but nowadays when I make eye contact with him, he says, aeon, let me on. If I ignored him, he would try to jump on me when I answered the intercom, or come around behind me during a video conference and jump on top of me. Now, no matter where I am in the room, he'll jump on my back whenever he feels like. The other day, when I was on my guard, he used his younger brother, Ohagi, black cat, as a bait. And the moment I bent down to pet him, Yofune lunges his massive 6-kilogram body into the air and lands on his back with a swoosh. Once he gets on it, he won't get off until I take him to his destination. And that said destination is the Eldorado named bedroom that he dreams of. You know where this is going. I guess I have no choice but to put a cat that jumps on Noah's shoulder in some city in Eiyuden. There we go. That's a nice little thing to add into the game. I'll shoot a video of it and send it to Jmurakami. I'm sure he'll make one for me. Nice. Apologies for bragging about my cat at the start of the year. Wishing you all the best. Osamu Kamuda. Happy New Year 2021 from Kiwano, our esteemed character artist. So much has happened in the last year that even the events of the beginning of last year seemed like a few years ago. Yeah. Join the club on that one. From the beginning of last year, I was preparing kindergarten costumes for a mysterious video shoot. Then I was able to tell you about Eiyuden with a video of our amazing little performance. That was already a year ago. Yes, mysterious video shoot. Now that just dawned on me what that was. The Kickstarter trailer. That was already a year ago. As a result, we have received a lot of support, and now I am fighting to create new character illustrations every day. Thank you very much for your support. I'm sure there will be many more characters to come this year, so stay tuned. New Year's card. One of the Japanese traditions each year is to send out New Year's cards. In most businesses, cards called nengajo are sent to clients and other neighbor companies. You've probably seen some of these featured on various game websites, but we'd like to show you the Eiyuden Chronicles New Year's card here. 2021, and we got all of our Eupharious is there too. Nice. Oh, they're making mochi. Nice. That's what they're doing in the middle there. Oh, then we got us running in the back. 2021. Yeah, it looks like they're making mochi. That's pretty cool. Cute little picture. And with that, we'll see you in February for our next update, which will feature our first glimpse at some in-game animation. Oh man, is that it? Yeah, it's a little bit light on the update. They had a break. We got some information on where the game's heading development-wise, where their heads are at. We at least did get some concept art, of this Rune Golem. No, wasn't expecting, a lot. I was hoping maybe for another character reveal, but I can't always get what we want, right? And yeah, the fact that we're getting some in-game footage next month is amazing. I'll be on pins and needles for that. First glimpse at some in-game animation. Oh, I can't wait. No matter what it is, I'm all for it. So nothing crazy, guys. Just obviously, them kind of sending their New Year's messages, saying, what it takes to plan a game, everything he needs to do for it. And, they're still, getting the crux of things figured out. They do have a working prototype, which is awesome, obviously. But no, I think that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll end it there. Nothing too crazy for this update, but next update sounds like we're going to get something special. So anyway, thank you for joining me for this game rate, guys, and this Eiyuden Chronicle update. I'll talk to you later.